and welcome back to another Should You Make It. This time we're going to do two videos in one simultaneously. We are going to do a take on the pizza braid type, but we're going to do two different kinds. We are going to do a spaghetti braid, and we're also going to do a chicken pot pie braid. So while we finish one, we're going to also do another one. And it seems like a lot, but these ones are actually very easy. And I'm kind of cheating on the spaghetti one because I made spaghetti last night. So I'm using that to start the spaghetti one. And then when we have that one put together, then we'll start on the chicken pot pie one. So I'm really excited because I saw these on Pinterest. And I thought this would be a really good review to do. Because Pinterest, I find, is one of those sites where they seem to not tend to work out as well as they look on the pictures. So I'll link all of the descriptions below and all of the ingredients and everything, and we'll just go over roughly what we have here. You're going to need some spaghetti, marinara, some mozzarella, some crescent dough sheets, not the ones with perforations, some egg white, parsley, parmesan, some flour to roll, baking sheets with some parchment paper, a sharp knife, or you can use a pizza dough cutter, either or. Your oven preheated at 350, and then we're going to get set up and start working on the spaghetti one, and once that one's done, then we'll start on the chicken pot pie one. Okay, so after you have fiddled with your dough, so you just want to make it the most rectangular shape that you can get it, and make your 1.5 inch cuts along each side. Then you're going to want to mix your marinara with your prepared spaghetti. Now, like I said, I made mine last night, so I already had mine prepared, and I just mixed a little bit of the marinara to rehydrate it a little more. So I'm not going to use all that it called for. So then you're going to want to go ahead and just put your filling, essentially your spaghetti, down the middle and fill that. And then depending on what it looks like, I might stick a little more marinara on top of it. And then we're going to top that with our mozzarella cubes once we've got that all done. Okay, so like I said, I ended up just putting some more marinara down the middle. Two reasons. I think it's going to hold the dough on it and also help stick our mozzarella cubes in here. So I'm just going to go along and kind of squish these down in the middle. Oh, that's going to be some sort of goodness, I tell you what. And I called for 1 8-ounce block cube, but I don't think it's going to take all of that.
That'd be a lot of cheese.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing, but
no.
Hey, leftovers.
Yes.
There you go. You and Dad can chomp down on that.
Oh, I will.
So yeah, that's how much and that's how much I have left over from the cube. So,
yum.
and I think that's pretty darn good as it is. So I'm going to go ahead, and then what you're going to do is you're going to bring up the top, and you're going to close that on top of the top, and you're going to do the same on the bottom. Grab the first piece if it allows you to, and you're just going to start crisscrossing. So you're going to grab the first ends, crisscross, grab that baby end, and start crisscrossing like your braid, and grab each slice and crisscross and go all the way down, and then I'll show you what it will look like once we get down to the bottom. Okay, so once you get down to the bottom, you're going to have these little buggers down here. So you're going to flip up the bottom and tuck at the same time. And they're going to have these little annoying things. But don't worry, because it's going to look nice in the end. So we'll have our little spaghetti mummy. And then next we're going to work on what we're going to brush on and top the top with. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to grab our egg white and a brush. And we're going to just brush along the entire top with our egg white. And then after we get the egg white on, then we're going to sprinkle with our Parmesan and our parsley. Okay, so we're going to grab our Parmesan, and we're just going to give a good sprinkling. Don't be shy here. Go all out. Making a mess. It's alright.
A yummy mess.
And then we're going to grab our parsley, sprinkle our parsley over, make it look like Italy. Or try to. Okay, and now we got that one ready. We're going to set this aside, and then we're going to start on our chicken pot pie. And then, okay, so for our chicken pot pie, you're going to need another container of crescent rolled dough sheet, a cup of cooked and cubed chicken, 1 cup of frozen peas and carrots, 4 ounces of cream cheese, some cheese of your liking. Could be blend, could be not. I have a mix of cheddar.
It's a 3 cheddar blend.
3 cheddar blend. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And some cream of chicken, and a large bowl and a smaller bowl for mixing. So we're going to get set up with the same type of thing with our dough rolled out and cut on the diagonal. Okay, so I have the crust all cut out, and in this large bowl I combine the cheese, the frozen peas and carrots, and the cooked chicken. And in this bowl I combine the cream cheese and the condensed creamy chicken. And also what I noticed about this is it didn't call for any seasonings, and I thought that was odd because in a chicken pot pie normally you add salt and pepper. So that's what I did. I probably added a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of pepper. And then what it calls for next is you're just going to combine the cream cheese and the sweetened, or not sweetened, condensed cream of chicken into the large bowl mixture that has the chicken, the cheese, and the frozen peas and carrots. And we're going to mix that together, and then we're going to spoon that down the middle of our prepared crust. Okay, so we are done mixing, and we're going to go ahead and just do like we did with the spaghetti one and spoon or fill our mixture down the middle, and then we will start braiding. Okay, as you can tell, this one made a monstrosity, but it's okay because not only is that amazing for the people eating it,
Me.
we're gonna loosely cover this one so it has room to expand. So just as the same, we folded down the top, and then we're gonna loosely cover this one and make our beautiful braids. And then we'll do the same to the bottom, bring that one up, tucking and folding at the same time and making our beautiful braid. And then we'll come back when we're ready to stick these both in the oven at the same time. Okay, so both are done and they're ready to go in. The chicken pot pie one, that one's suggested at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes. However, the spaghetti one is suggested 350 to 30 to 35. So what we're going to do is put these both in at 350 and check them around the 30-minute mark. So we're going to do that and come back.
Go.
Okay, so these are all done. It took an all in all about 36 minutes for each to be done. Like I said, we did the 350 to compromise for the different temps for each. As you can tell on the top of this, we ended up sprinkling the cheese and some pepper. So we're just now cutting into those. So that's the chicken pot pie. Set that one there. And this is the spaghetti one. So I'll set those next to each other. That's how those turned out. So I'm very, very happy with the chicken pot pie one. Looks amazing. That one seemed to be extremely full. This one seemed like it could have used a little more spaghetti inside. As you can tell, like the cheese oozed out. It looks beautiful. I did do variations in both recipes, to be honest with you. Using the crescent roll for the spaghetti one. Her recipe was very odd. I don't know why she used bread or suggested rolls. It was very odd. I'll leave, like I said, their original recipes in the description box below, and then I'll also leave what I did, the variations. But that's how these turned out. They look amazing. The pot pie one to me looked more appetizing. Just in, I guess, portion size, I guess, is what I'm going off of. Now, I'm not sure exactly, you know, by taste. But that's how those turned out. Um, so thank you guys again for watching. So I hope you give them a try. I'm sure you guys can use your own variations in them too, like, you know, adding the pepper and salt, and the amount, maybe adding more spaghetti in the ones that you guys make would be another suggestion that I would have. Or if you want, maybe try using chorizo with your spaghetti or Italian sausage. That would be a really good addition, I think. You saw my spaghetti, I had corn in there because I used a taco kind of blend with my spaghetti last night, so that's just why I used the corn in there. But yeah, I think you guys should give this a go. They were a lot of fun to make. Brittany helped me make them off camera, so she had fun. So it was so much fun to make and so easy with very little ingredients. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.